Yippee-yay!
Hi guys, and welcome to the Minions Monthly Update for August 2015. In this video, I will be talking about what happened during August on my channel and in general, and what will be coming afterwards. Fairly obviously, the biggest thing that happened in August was the release of the Witcher 3 modding tools. The CD Projekt Red official tools were released, and of course the modding community took them up and started producing mods pretty much immediately. Whilst I was actually testing the tools out, I created a kind of prototype mod for my immersive HUD and actually released that the next day. So mostly because people asked me to. And of course I did release some modding tutorials, some tutorials on how to install your mods, and even a tutorial on how to use the modding tools to create your own mods. And I had a couple of videos where I showcased some of the mods that grabbed my attention. Now, whilst this was pretty exciting news for Witcher 3 fans and the modding community in general, it was tempered by the news that we're probably not getting anything more in the way of an official tool. We're not getting a world editor, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping for that, but perhaps it was just too difficult. So we're going to have to wait and see what other tools the modding community itself creates. They've already started, so we'll just have to see where the limits are. However, there are still a lot of great mods that could be made. I mean, there are mods coming out all the time, so I'm going to be keeping my eyes on that particular community for the next several months and just seeing what they can produce. I will of course be adding several of these mods to my game as I continue on with my Let's Play of the Wild Hunt. On the subject of my Let's Play of Witcher 3, that of course will continue on, and in fact is probably going to pick up some speed now. I have been releasing 2 episodes a week, and it looks like I'm probably going to be releasing 3 a week from now on, and this is for a couple of reasons. The first reason is a lot of people have been complaining it wasn't being released fast enough and saying 2 episodes a week was not enough. Which is strange because and actually I've been getting that from my Stalker series as well, and my New Vegas series. In fact, any series I make now gets complaints that twice a week is just not fast enough. Which is strange because twice a week has been the pretty much norm, the standard for my channel for whatever Let's Play series I am doing. So apparently that is no longer acceptable and I need to do 3 for each series. Of course, this is going to mean I can't have 3 series running at once. I can only ever have 2, absolute maximum. But I'm okay with that actually. I think I'm probably more comfortable with doing 2 core series. That was my original plan anyway. Things are just... I've got too many games I want to play. I have to curb my excitement and my enthusiasm to do them all. I can't do it, it's just not possible. I have to narrow down my sights and focus on a few. Witcher 3 is going to be one of them, so that is going to be, if possible, 3 times a week from now on. I'm going to continue on with Stalker Clear Sky, again 3 a week from now on, and those are going to be my 2 Let's Plays probably for the coming month, if we're talking about September. The Jack Let's Play is on a short break. I will be moving on, and as everyone suspects, I will be moving on to the next DLC, Old World Blues, which is definitely my favourite for Fallout New Vegas. In fact, probably my favourite DLC of any game of all time. That is an absolutely superb DLC, and I'm looking forward to playing it, but it will be in a while. I am going to have a break. I generally have breaks between chapters. I didn't have a very big break between the last chapter. This time I'm going to actually take one. I still have the Alan Wake Let's Play going, but of course I'm doing that. I'm recording that in my free time, so that's taking a little longer. I will release those episodes as I get them made. As for other series, I mean, I've just said I'm only going to be doing 2 series, and I'm going to probably stick to that 99% of the time. There will be occasions where I do short focused Let's Plays of games like Alan Wake, that type of thing, but don't rely on them. They are going to be random throwaway things. Well, throwaway, it's a terrible term, but you know what I'm saying. I will just suddenly say, right, I'm in the mood to play. There's a new horror game by the people who brought us Amnesia. I might want to play that, and I might sit down and do a couple of evenings where I just totally and utterly focus on that game and record it, and then I will release it over a few week period. But otherwise, it's going to be Stalker and The Witcher 3. When Stalker finishes, I will probably start Fallout 4, the next chapter, and you know, after Fallout, I think Witcher 3 is not going to finish for a while. I may take chapter breaks on The Witcher 3. I may, as the story progresses, if I find a place where, oh, you know, this looks like a good place for a chapter break, I will have a chapter break there. I'm not sure I'll even call it a chapter break. I'm not totally sure if that lends itself well in the Witcher 3 game, but I will take breaks where I might stop playing for a few weeks and do something else. Of course, Fallout 4 is on the horizon, and that is going to affect my Let's Play plans. You might think, oh, it's 2.5 months away, but that is actually not that far. I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do. Am I going to do a blind Let's Play and start posting immediately? Am I going to do a playthrough for myself and then do a playthrough of a character that I develop, as I did for Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, Skyrim, and so on? In fact, that's a subject for a totally different video, because of course there probably are a lot of opinions out there as to what I should do. So we will leave that for another video, but keep it in mind that's almost certainly going to affect my Let's Plays. If I do a Let's Play of Fallout 4 immediately, that will put some pressure and probably push one of the other games out temporarily, and let's face it, it's going to mean Fallout New Vegas goes on a break for a few months. So don't worry, Jack will return. Jack is pretty much going to continue on until we run out of things for Jack to drink, essentially. So, you know, Jack is always going to be a thing until we run out of things, and Fallout 4 will not change that, but of course it might cause it to go on a bit of a break. The other thing to think about when it comes to Fallout 4 is Fallout 4 is going to have a massive modding community, I believe. I see no reason why it won't. I think the modding community will hit the ground running, and of course I'm going to be doing tutorials, mod showcases. You know, in the end, I think it's what I love doing, and it's kind of what my channel's built on. And I'm pretty damned excited for what's going to come out. So that's probably going to absorb quite a bit of my time as well, and I would apologise for it, but honestly, I can't. That is what I'm looking forward to, and it's going to happen. It's going to take some time. Again, probably a subject for a later video, you know, closer to the time. Moving on to the subject of live streaming, I am still streaming every Friday night, quite often on Sunday nights, and randomly during the week. Tuesdays seems to be a day I will live stream more often than not. So, you know, probably expecting about 3 live streams a week. The games include Minecraft, Minecraft with chairification, where we've got a bit of a Minecraft adventure going on. The odd Payday 2, there's been a bit of Payday 2 recently, a bit of Warframe. Kerbal Space Program, I'm really enjoying Kerbal Space Program, and several others. I was hoping that XCOM 2 would get slotted in there fairly soon, but of course that has been delayed. So who knows, there may be other games, and I'm sure there will be 1,000 suggestions down below. I do actually have a lot of games already. I really feel I should pick one of those to play. So, but you know, feel free to put your suggestions down below. I'm always interested in trying out new things. I do still have another channel, Gopher's Vids Live, or Gopher's Live Vids, one or the other. I'll leave a link down below, of course. where I upload the recorded footage from those live streams with the breaks cut out. I cut out the breaks and upload them. You can watch them there if you miss the live stream. If you are interested in joining me for a game of Warframe or Payday or something like that, the way we do that is we have a Teamspeak. Again, I'll leave the link down below. You join our Teamspeak, talk to one of the moderators and get the minion status, you get your own little icon. And then when I play a game, I open up a room, and then it's usually the first people who get in the room. So if I'm doing Payday or Warframe, I'll set up a room, and the first 3 people to join me, we go off and we do something. So, you know, get in Teamspeak. If you're not on my Steam friends list at that point, I add you there. I do have a Steam account. Again, that link is down below. Please don't add me as a friend until we get in a lobby together, until we get into Teamspeak, because of course I can't accept every single friend invite. I will run out pretty much immediately. So, but that's how we do it. In other community news, of course, I still have the curator thing as part of the group we're in. I will leave a link to that below. There is a Steam group where you can all join, and usually announcements get posted there by my moderators, who are only about 1,000 times better than I am at this sort of thing. I need to thank them more often, because without them I would be completely and utterly lost. They post announcements and things like that on my Steam group to let you guys know when things are happening. Of course, we also have a forums, again linked down below, and that is run by a few moderators who are doing a brilliant job. Not only are they doing a brilliant job in moderating the forums, but they actually bring my attention to things that need to be read, certain threads they think I would enjoy. So a big thank you to those guys for that as well. So join up on the forums if you want to chat with other viewers about whatever. I mean, literally whatever. Whether you want to join the Warframe clan, whether you want to play a game with other people who share your interests. It's a great place to get connected. The website has actually come along quite nicely. It's still not officially released, and I'm not saying you should go and, you know, check it out yet. But I've had a lot of help from somebody in the community. I'm not totally sure she wants me to name her, although I'm going to guess that most of the live streamers know exactly who I'm talking about. So a big thank you to her. She has been filling in a lot of content, specifically with regards the mods and the mods that are connected to my videos. They now have images and descriptions, and they're connected to the modding videos. So the search function is now becoming useful. You can actually search for a mod, and it will show you any, well, it will show you mods that match your search query. But also, once you click on the mod itself, it will even take you to videos that I have made that cover that mod. So the website is getting very, very useful. We've just got to clean up the menu system, make it so that it's something you can navigate easily, but it's beginning to look very functional, very useful, and I'm hoping in the next couple of months to be able to get that completed and have something that is actually very useful. Definitely going to get it done before Fallout 4. I think the searching through the mod section is going to be very, very useful indeed. There are going to be a lot of people coming along wanting to know, have I done a video on a certain mod? And they will be able to type that name into the search box, find the mod, and then find any videos related to that mod, which I think is going to be, well, bloody useful. So keep your eyes open for announcements with regards the website. And that is it for the August update. August is a fairly relaxed month in gaming. There are usually not that many games coming out. You know, we've had the summer hype, the summer peak, and then we slump down. There are less videos watched on YouTube as well, so things just seem to go into a bit of a lull. But of course, everything ramps up towards Christmas. Everything ramps up towards the winter period when we've got a lot of games on the horizon. And of course, for my channel, we're talking about Fallout 4. So things are going to quite rapidly get busier and busier and busier here on this channel. And of course, only in a good way. It's going to be gaming, modding, and videos. We're going to have so many of them. I won't be able to make everything I want to make. I won't be able to do everything I want to do. And of course, that is a great position to be in. That is a great feeling. It's great to have a job where you don't have enough time to do all of the things you want to do. Not that you have to do, but that you want to do. And this is only possible because of you guys, because of the viewers, the subscribers, and of course, to my patrons over on Patreon, a especially big thank you. You, of course, support me in a very, very real way and are the reason I have been able to make it this far and will continue to soldier on doing this. I say soldier on as if it's not absolutely the best job in the world. So a big thank you to everyone that supports me. A big thank you to my moderators over on Twitch, on the forums, everyone who's helping me out, people who are running guilds for me, KazumaCat for leading the Warcraft guild, Naf for keeping the Elder Scrolls Online guild going, and a host of others I have probably forgotten and have now annoyed. A big thank you to everyone who have donated games to me to try in streams. I do appreciate it. Just a big thank you to anybody who's listening to this. If you have gotten this far in this video, congratulations, you have got stamina. And thank you for supporting me. Thank you for making this possible. And I look forward to seeing you on the next Minion Monthly Update, which will of course be September. And seeing as technically it's already September, according to my clock, I'm going to go now. So, goodbye.